be on sight. I gotta work with this brave fool. Oh yeah!
Hey, MCBCFA. Back here on Play Network today with Rantin and Ravin. With Rader, we are going to be mostly raving. Not a lot of rants to go on. I just had a little bit of a run over to a local shop. It has a lot of collectibles, but they're just really starting to push their comic area. So they've been cleaning it up, getting some more stuff, and getting some things in. Actually, it was a pretty fruitful run today. First off, not a comic, but man, got a comic related. I got the Creeper from the Batman Adventures. I love this style of figures. Justice League Unlimited, the Justice League figures, these Batman, the animated series, even Superman Adventures. I like those style. So I grabbed this Creeper. He was one of the few I wanted. I already have a Hawkman. He's one of my top guys. I just picked this up a few weeks ago from another shop for a very limited price. And then one that my good buddy Mr. Josh Poffler may be interested in. I picked up a complete Firestorm because he just looks so awesome. He had like the rocket thing that he boosts with, but I didn't put that out because it didn't really sit well on my cover. And then another one, hard to find because he came only in the 3-pack. Scot-free, Mr. Miracle. I love this one. His cape was a little bit skeptical. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. It's got a little bit of the pen mark on it. But I think I paid $3 for it, maybe $5. But they're on eBay they're a lot more. So I went with my gut on that one and paid for the price on it. I think I paid maybe three for the Hawkman. I'm not sure, and $5 for the Firestorm. But I paid like $6 or $8. The Creeper was like, that's about what the eBay prices are, but I'd much rather give $2 or $3, even if it's a little bit more, to a local shop than go on eBay. I love to be able to, the people I interact with and talk to on my daily digs or my weekly, whatever you want to call them. But when I'm there and with people, seeing them, knowing they have family and all that stuff, I like to give them my money as opposed to just throwing it out there on eBay and just having that money go to somebody. Who knows? They could be great people, but I just like knowing where it's going, like supporting my local places, so I can keep going to those local places. But so that wasn't all I got. I grabbed a few books. I got a few singles, but mostly I grabbed some trades. They have them $2 to $3. So I always hear Transmet's really good, so I grabbed Transmet. I think they said it was volume 1. It was 1 through 3. Not really sure. Maybe it's a second one. I don't really know much about it, but I thought, for $2 I'll give it a shot. Why not on the Justice League here? This is the newer team. It's a pretty crazy team, but I think it's a fun team, so I went with this one a little bit more than some of the others. Again, a couple bucks. It's too hard to pass up. A couple Walt Simonsons here. Everybody knows I love my Walt. Iron Man 2020. That's pretty cool. Walt wrote it. I just met Bob Wycheck. He was a great little guy. Little, I say, because he is not very big. He's actually a tiny little man. But that was pretty fun. So I wanted to pick that up and read that. I love Walt. He did the storyline, the writing and the plots and part of it and everything. So it's pretty good. It should be a good storyline. And then this is what I'm excited about. Michael Moorcock's Elric, but Walt did the art on this, and look at that beautiful cover. The cool thing is too, these covers like 1 through 4, they transition as the main character here, the Making of a Sorcerer is what it's called, as they evolve. The sword, if you'll look at it, I saw it somewhere, it like actually raises to like where there's more confidence or more of the trained, or instead of being low, it becomes high, like ready to strike. So that's pretty cool, I thought. And then the piece that was pretty exciting, maybe not to everybody else or anything, but my buddies and I, someone had posted about the death of the Lone Wolf and Cub creator and writer there. And I was like, and he said, man, I always kind of wanted to get into that. And I said, it was something I was kind of interested in too, but I see it but never really pick it up because I don't really know much about it. And then another friend of mine in the same thread, we were talking about all the same stuff. All basically said the same thing. So then, lo and behold, guess what happened today? 1, 2, 3. 3 copies of number 1. I said, well, it looks like we all get to have a shot at finding out if we like it or not. I picked all 3 up. Gonna get those out to my buddies, and I think this should be pretty cool. We'll see. Who doesn't like samurais though? It's pretty cool. So we'll definitely give it a shot and see if it's any good. Maybe you'll see an answer here if I liked it or not. I have a whole bunch of other stuff I've come across around the last couple weeks. As I showed you a couple things there, I'm really far behind. I haven't gotten a lot of stuff out like I normally do onto the video or showing you, but there's a pile of stuff sitting here. I'm going to turn around and look at it. So, but I got a couple other singles. I'm a big Hulk fan, and I really love Eric Powell. I think a lot of his stuff he does is cool, but this was a great combination. He did this Hulk cover with Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy. I think Eric Powell, the Hulk relates well to Eric Powell's style, so that was one I thought was cool. But they have a little bin, number 1s for $1 or $1 number 1s. I don't remember how they call it, but that was pretty cool. I always see this cover, and it's got the shiny. It's embossed. It's Wolverine. It's screaming 90s at me. So I was like, oh, I'm going to grab it and look at it and probably grab it. Well, it kind of picked up in another part of the story. The issue before it in Guardians. And I was like, wait a minute. Who is this guy? Because he's like, they already knew him in the very first panel. Well, it turns out, I flipped it open, that it's Doom. It's awesome. So I was like, okay, I'm grabbing both those. And I love the idea about it. So I'm going to read that. That's pretty cool. That'll be fun. And then this one was just too insane not to pick up. Zombies or werewolves on the moon versus vampires. Okay, who doesn't love werewolves? They're like the best of the regular monsters, you know, in my opinion. So love me some werewolves. They're on the moon being astronauts, and they're killing vampires. Boom. $1. Had to buy it. Definitely worth it. So, sweet little rundown here from today. You saw a couple other things pop in from the last couple weeks, but hey, want to wish everybody happy Easter. We're on that weekend, and keep making it fun. See you guys.